What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video. We have Kid Onigashima, the one in Wano, finally in One Piece fighting path, and we have his skills, his card introduction, and his badges. Let's get straight into it. This is what his card introduction is going to look like. And for his card introduction, we have skill 1, Magnet Dragon Tornado Basic. Creates a Magnet Dragon Tornado using iron control. If the enemy is in a absorbent state, the tornado chases the enemy. If the enemy is in a repulsive state, the tornado spins around the caster's base position. Skill 1, Magnet Dragon Tornado Advance. Creates a Magnet Dragon Tornado using iron control. If the enemy is in an absorbent state, the tornado chases the enemy. If the enemy is in a repulsive state, the tornado spins around in caster's base position. Skill 2, Magnet Shield. Basic. Activates a defense counter judgment. If surrounded by enemies, consume 2 magnet orbs and converts it to a skill that allows escaping from battle status. Skill 2, Magnet Shield Advance. Activates a defense counter judgment. If surrounded by enemies, consumes 3 magnet orbs and converts it into a skill that allows escaping from battle status. Friendship skill, Magnet Prison. Creates a magnet spear around the enemy, inflicting damage. We also have a skill introduction. This is what his skill introduction is going to look like right here. You can see all of his skills. I'll put it up on the screen so y'all can see it just a little better. What they're going to look like and how they are going to look in game. So we have Companion, Eustace Kid, skill introduction, Magnet S. Skill 1, applies S polarity magnetism to enemies, making them magnetize. Magnet N. Skill 1, applies N polarity magnetism to enemies, making them magnetize. Spinning Magnet Smash. Skill 1, QTE, creates a spinning magnet storm around the body, pulling and surrounding enemies and dealing continuous damage. After the storm ends, enemies are thrown outward, causing secondary impact damage. Attraction. Skill 1 QTE variant. Pulls enemies toward Kid, immobilizing them temporarily. If enemies are already magnetized, they can pull, or they are pulled even faster. Can be changed into further combos. Repulsive skill 1 QTE variant. Pushes enemy away, sending them flying backward. If enemies are already magnetized, the knockback is stronger. Can be used defensively to create space. Magnet Grip, skill 2, basic advance. Forms a giant magnet hand to grab enemies and smash them violently. Deals massive damage on impact. Can throw enemies into other targets for chain damage. Magnet Impact, skill 2, basic advance. Uses the giant hand to sweep forward, striking in a wide arc. Can crush multiple enemies at once. Electromagnetic Cannon, horizontal blast, skill 2, QTE variant. Fires massive magnet energy cannon horizontally, piercing through all enemies in its path. Magnet Surge, skill 2, advance. Unleashes a burst of magnet power, stunning enemies in a range. If enemies are already magnetized, they receive double damage. Can absorb metallic weapons nearby, turn them into projectiles. Magnet Flash, skill 2, QTE variant. Releases a sudden burst of magnet energy, knocking back enemies and dealing high area damage. Magnet Demon left. Skill 2, summons a giant magnet, constructs left arm to strike enemies. Magnet Demon right. Skill 2, summons a giant magnetic, constructs right arm to strike enemies. Magnet Annihilation. Skill 2, ultimate. Summons both arms of a giant magnet, construct for a devastating attack. Deals massive destruction damage to all enemies in range. If enemies are magnetized, damage is greatly increased. Electromagnetic Cannon, ultimate skill, condense all magnet energy into a single massive beam cannon. Fires a destructive blast that annihilates everything in a straight line. Strongest finishing move, capable of clearing the battlefield. So we also have Kid's badges. This is what it's going to look like in game. So his big badge is increase Kid's combat damage by 20%. When skill 1 hits an enemy, it applies a magnet pull effect. Switching skills changes the effect into magnet repulsion. Human form basic stats or basic attacks immediately throw magnet constructs. In magnet demon form, ultimate skill ends directly returning to human form. Badge number 1, increase damage by 25%. Gain 70% damage reduction while active. After using a battle skill or ultimate S grade state, skill 1 and 2 gain 30 seconds of cooldown reduction. Badge number 2, increase critical hit rate by 30%. Human form skills are certain magnet demon form skills gain the armor break effect. Badge number 3, increase critical damage by 30%. Human form skills and certain magnet demon form skills gain the bleed effect. Badge number 4. Damage dealt ignores shields and reduce enemies' defense by 30%. Increase attack speed by 25%. So that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and be here in the next one. Peace out.